Hello and welcome back to the Frugal Life with Mercedes. I am Mercedes. Today I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a chatty video. Now that it is getting dark outside much earlier, my front porch chats are probably going to be inside chats for a bit. It's been pretty cold here. Well, cold for Virginia, but it was almost 60 degrees here today. But yesterday it was flurrying, so but I've been wanting to do a video just to kind of check up on you guys and chit chat a little bit. So for Thanksgiving, so this was me and Brandon's first we're in our first winter holiday season together. So really like major holiday, like we did have Easter together, but he was able to come over and he wasn't able to stay very long because he had to leave to get back on the road for work. So anyway, so first major holiday that we really got to spend together, Thanksgiving. So it was a really busy weekend for us last weekend. So Thursday, I had Thanksgiving dinner with him and his grandpa and his aunt, and that was really nice. And his aunt put on, a really good spread. Then Friday, we actually had to leave to go to North Carolina. I've mentioned before that Brandon is originally from North Carolina, and that is where the majority of his family lives. So his grandparents that live in North Carolina are actually, well, they moved to another state. So we went up on Friday, Black Friday, to North Carolina to say goodbye to his grandparents and help them, load up the moving van and all that kind of stuff. He's really close with his grandparents. And they're moving several states away, so it's not going to be as convenient to go and see them, and he's used to seeing them quite frequently. So that was a little bit on the sad side. And I've met his grandparents a bunch of times, and they're very, very sweet, and so it was sad, but it was nice to see them. So we drove there on Friday, and then we had to leave on Saturday, so it was a really quick trip. And then Sunday we had Thanksgiving with my family. So my family celebrates Thanksgiving on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. We have done that for, I want to say, a decade or something like that, maybe longer, maybe 15 years. Actually, yeah, I think we've done it for like 15 years now. And the reason behind that was originally where my dad worked when I was growing up. It was, how do I explain this? Basically, it was a factory type situation. So my dad is an engineer, and there are these robots that make these computer chips or something like that, and my dad fixes what they call the robots. So there always has to be engineers there. The factory basically is ongoing indefinitely. So he worked on Thanksgiving because that was when his shift was. So we became accustomed to celebrating Thanksgiving on Sunday, and that was because of my dad's work schedule. Then when my dad no longer worked there, we kept it that way just because we had done it that way for so long. And by the time my dad retired from that job, my sister and I were both married. So we kept it that way. As you know, I have a bunch of siblings, so that on Thanksgiving, we could spend Thanksgiving with our significant other's family, our in-laws' family, our in-laws, and then still get Thanksgiving with my parents. So we get 2 Thanksgivings, and so that's just how we've always done it. So Brandon got to come over for Thanksgiving, and all of my siblings were here, and their significant others, and my niece and my two nephews, they were here, and it was really nice. And that's pretty much what's been going on with that. And what else? What else has been going on? So I haven't sold any bundles. If you guys know that I coupon and I do sell some of the stockpile stuff, and I actually took a break. I think the last thing I sold was back in like July, and that was just because I was focusing on some other things. And so in November I sold a few bundles, just because I had excess and to make a little bit of extra money, and my regular customers were really excited that I was back. One of the ladies was like, I was worried that you weren't coming back, and I was like, nope, I'm here. I was just taking a break. And so and then the week before Thanksgiving week, I actually I took care of my client for a week. So I am a home health care attendant. That is my job. So occasionally I will do something called respite, which means the family will go out of town and I stay with my client for 24 hours a day for several days. And so I stayed with one of my clients. I have two clients. I stayed with one of them for 5 days. So that was really nice. So that was a decent extra paycheck. And I do that occasionally, a couple of times a year. So that's good. And yeah, so that's part of the reason I haven't, I have been putting out some videos that I had filmed before that, but between the taking care of my client for a week and then the Thanksgiving stuff and the going out of town and all that, so that's been pretty preoccupying. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Not too much. Just gearing up for the holiday season, and yeah. Oh, and I haven't talked about my low spend in a while, but that has still been continually going on. Really just buying the things that are necessary, and then I still do coupon. Just one, it's because it's a hobby of mine, and two, I get stuff so that I don't pay full price for things that we use every day. But I'm still significantly I've significantly cut back on how often I go. Like I went to Target today to coupon, and I haven't been to Target in a while. Instead of like I was going to Target like once or twice a week in couponing, and now I'll do one Target coupon deal every 3 or 4 weeks. And I did coupon at Dollar General like last week, but that was because they had coffee creamer for really cheap. But before that, I hadn't couponed at Dollar General since the summer. And then Walgreens, I usually do one shopping trip a week. So really have cut back on that. And I've been able to save a bunch of money, which has been really nice. Just trying to cushion that savings account. And I've got some things in the works with that. But things pretty much stay about the same for me. I'm sure that you guys have noticed. I go to work, I hang out with my family, I hang out with Brandon, and I pick up extra hours at work when I can, and I sell extra coupon stuff, And usually about once a month, once every other month, I do sell to a consignment store. But that's stuff that I don't need anymore, or friends and family members, they have stuff that they don't want to mess with, and so they give it to me to sort through, and then I'll consign that. And Brandon actually had a bunch of stuff. He has some really nice clothes. I have a lot of clothes, but I think Brandon might have more clothes than me, which is saying a lot because I have a lot of clothes. So he sorted through his closet. This was a while back. I don't even remember if I told you guys this. I might have, so if I did, forgive me. But actually, I don't remember, but I'll tell the story anyway. So I was over at Brandon's house, and his closet is just like full of, clothes. Like it's neat in neat piles, and it's, all nice and neat and all that. But I was like, sweetheart, that shelf in your closet is gonna fall down. Like, you've got so many pairs of pants up there. And he's like, no, it's been like this for years, it's fine. And I was like, okay. So he was folding and putting away laundry, and as he was stacking like a pair of pants at the very top, the shelf of the closet kind of started to drop. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he's like, yeah, you were right. And I was like, so anyway, so we took all that stuff off and got it off the shelf. And the next day I helped him sort through the clothes. So all I did was, we put everything, on the bed and on, the dresser and stuff. And then we started with the hang up clothes. So I would just hand him an item, and then if he wanted it, he put it in his closet, and if he didn't want it, then I put it over in a pile. And so we did that for all of his clothes, and there was quite a bit of stuff that he didn't want anymore, like it didn't fit him, or it wasn't really his style. And then I took those clothes and I consigned them. I told him ahead of time, and the consignment store took all of his clothes. So that was nice. And then he had just some other stuff that I took to consign, and there's more. I have more stuff to take to consign, but I have that happen all the time where people will give me stuff, and so I've been doing that. But I really just kind of have the same routine all the time, pretty much. I'm a creature of habit, so nothing really new going on around here. I just hadn't sat down and talked to you guys for a while, and I hope all of you guys are doing well, and that your fall and soon to be winter season is going well, and that you guys are being kind to yourself, and taking the time to go to bed early if you're able to, and when the weather is decent, try to get a little walk in and just take care of yourself and be easy on yourself. The holidays can be really stressful for a number of different reasons, and just if nobody told you, please just take it easy on yourself and show yourself grace. And I'm sure that you guys are doing the best that you can. And but I hope that all of you guys are doing well. And so thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you did not know, I have an Instagram, The Frugal Life with Mercedes. And I also want to say, guys, and I usually don't add this, I think I added this in a video a while back, but if you guys like my channel and you're interested in my channel and you want to support me in a free way, you could share my video to somebody. You can even share this video or other videos that I do to yourself in your own email. That actually counts as a share and helps with the algorithm. You can like a video of mine. You can subscribe if you are not subscribed. No pressure at all, but those kinds of things really help with the algorithm so that more people can see me. And that's if you enjoy my channel, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys that come and watch my videos and comment and support me. So thank you guys so much. And until next time, guys, bye.